You know, it's easy to adopt a tell it like it is posture when we read and hear things that we don't understand or find frustrating. But that's isn't the same thing as speaking the truth in love. And I know in our world today, one of the difficulties is deciphering the truth. But to tell it like it is more often an anxiety triggered defense mechanism. It's not working towards a solution, and most of the time it doesn't resolve anything. It basically only adds fuel to the fire. I think this has become a key issue in our culture. We're all talking past one another. We want our voices to be heard, but we think that by speaking louder we'll eventually accomplish something. But the problem is no one's listening because everybody's busy doing the same thing. We assume that we have these informed opinions, but it's all too predictable. Nobody acknowledges the truth and the other side of the issue, and if they do, it's a quick, well, yeah, but things are said that just intentionally trigger those that we disagree with. It's just causes a further rift. We grasp onto our own corners, not because it's right, but because we're in a constant state of being triggered. Anxiety makes us stupid. It's a scientific fact. We function like animals during fight or flight. I haven't been innocent of it, but I know that if I'm going to be predictable, I want to be predictable in my stance for Jesus, not the Republican or the Democratic Jesus, not the black or white Jesus, not even the American Jesus. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is simple. As I've often said before, it's the way of love. If your words are reactive and come from a place of being triggered, it's probably not the way of Jesus. Maybe ask him, well, Scott, are you saying that I can't be angry? No, I'm definitely not saying that. But in your anger, let's seek not to sin. Don't assume that Jesus always agrees with you. Don't assume that Jesus doesn't see any truth on the other side. Be humble enough to be quick to listen and slow to speak. And when you do speak, and especially when you act, make sure it's to build a better world rather than to contribute to its demise. And before we say a quick amen to that, can we first ask, what role do I play in keeping the problem in place? That's the kind of questions I've been asking myself, and that's the kind of questions I've been asking God to reveal in me. And I hope that you'll join me. Proverbs 18:2 says, a fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in expressing his opinion. Let's not be that fool.